It's all or nothing now. In this video, I'm rolling with Joe again, or as I call him, Funny Joe. Yeah, we should do a little intro. Like,
you know, I realized I was on your intro.
I didn't make that.
Oh, you did?
That's why I left in that beginning there, so you could get a little taste of his humor. But Joe's been a blue belt for a while.
I was like, wait, that's me right there.
Definitely over a year. Maybe close to 2 years. He's in sanitation. He's got 4 other rounds with me on the channel, so you could see his progression. They span over the last year and a half at least. I think his last video was from the summer. So this is a gi round. A lot of people have been asking for more gi. But I get to the classes I can get to. So here he's trying to find a way to beat my guard by stuffing his leg in between. It's like he's being a little bit experimental. And now I have his collar. I'm breaking his posture. He's giving it to me a little bit. He's looking to control my legs, but he's looking to control... See, 2-on-1 is where you're going to get results. He has one hand on each leg, and then it becomes I'm just kicking his hands off and establishing spider guard and stuff like that. Or lasso. So I have 1 foot on his hip, 1 foot on his shoulder. It's somewhat experimental for me. See, I have a 2-on-1 on his wrist. You don't want anybody to ever get 2-on-1 on your wrist, on your ankle. It's a recipe for failure. Even my 1 grip on his ankle could be very detrimental. So to clear that, he leaned forward. He's trying to sit on my butterfly hooks now and shuck my knees to the side. He's got a lot of strength. He's a sanitation worker. I don't know how much of a gym rat he is. I'm trying to, when I go with a blue belt, I see like if I can handle him with as little effort as possible. I can't do that. I try to do it against a black belt or a higher belt, but it's easier to do it against a blue belt, and it lets you see the more relaxed patterns that are there that you're missing when you're fighting for your life. So my goal is to not use a lot of energy and let him use a lot of energy. Whether or not I submit him doesn't really matter. So this is he did a good job of shucking my leg and leaning on my thigh, which is leading to a guard pass. As you can see, he put a lot of effort into that pass, and I'm just continuing to stay relaxed on the bottom with all my energy preserves. So there I just was able to grab collar, sleeve, and pull out, spin out. I remember when I was, a lower belt, or actually a white belt, and it would take me, the first few times I finally started passing people's guards, and then I noticed I couldn't maintain it. So I'd pass somebody's guard for a few seconds, and then they would just get right out and re-guard. But that's the next level was the next level in my jiu-jitsu evolution at the time. And that's where Joe is. So his guard passing is finally good enough where he can get by my guard once in a while, but he has to be able to pin me. So here he's putting all his weight to one side. And he's going to kick his foot out. But I was able to continue to hold half guard. You could see by my hand I'm relaxed. It was laying on the mat open. I'm not trying to be stiff or tense. Again, it's much easier to do that with a lower belt. But eventually I want to be able to do that with anybody. So Joe's having a good round overall, because he has me pinned. So whether he has me pinned and with my guard passed, or where I'm holding some quarter guard, it's still not good for me. But there I was able to sweep him over with using the quarter guard, which is really interesting. There, he did a good job of getting to my back, basically. But he's on my side, and he doesn't have a seatbelt. So as you can see, it's easy for me to just get my back on the floor. As you can see, I'm fending off that hand. You have to be careful in gi, because they can grab your collar and finish. In no gi, you don't really have that option. They have to get their entire arm around your neck. In gi, they could just fish the collar over and loop choke you, or bow and arrow. There goes Hussein. That's my professor in the background. He was rolling with another black belt at the academy, one of his black belts. More to come with Funny Joe. You got to check out the links in the description. I have all his rounds there. I have a new rash guard design coming out. I'm just waiting for the designers to get back to me. But you can buy that through the X Marshall link in the description. Also, they have a lot of great no-gi stuff. And they're having a sale. If you add my code JITS over50, you get another 15% off. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link. So if you find value in my content and you want to help support the channel, I have a Facebook page, JITS over50, and an Instagram, JITS over50. So please give a follow. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you.